Most content about productivity, decision-making, and self-improvement operates on a single assumption. If you feel motivated enough, you will do better things. This channel operates on the opposite premise. Motivation is unreliable. Feeling inspired rarely produces consistent results. Inspiration works on calm Monday mornings with a full notebook and a fresh cup of coffee. It fails under time pressure, when information is incomplete, and when the stakes are high enough to matter. Results require architecture. This is the structure of how you think, how you make decisions, and how you absorb and apply ideas over time. Consistent outcomes depend on engineered cognitive systems, rather than the hope of a transient emotional state. Architecture refers to the deliberate, mechanical structure of knowledge absorption and choice execution. We divide this into 3 operational nodes: the structure of your thoughts, the mechanics of your decisions, and the application of your ideas. These systems are built to withstand real-world friction, extreme time pressure, and vastly incomplete information. These tools are reserved for moments when decisions carry compounding, irreversible consequences. A Fulcrum seeks the minimum set of thinking tools required to reliably improve outcomes under these imperfect conditions. This is for people who already read seriously. You likely have a library of philosophy, strategy, and cognitive science, but reading more is no longer producing proportionally better results. The deficit is not a lack of data. The true bottleneck is the implementation gap. You might understand cognitive biases theoretically, yet still fail to neutralize them during an active decision. An intellectual grasp of second-order thinking often vanishes in a crisis, replaced by a default to first-order instinct. This inability to convert abstract frameworks into automated, high-pressure reflexes is the core problem we address across 4 specific pillars. The first pillar is decision mechanics. We focus on applied structural mechanics that can be executed rapidly, moving past abstract academic theory. This includes operational tools like pre-mortem analysis, inversion, and via negativa, the practice of improving a system by stripping away its flaws. These tools allow you to map second- and third-order consequences before a choice is irreversibly executed. A cognitive framework is only valid if a thinker can actually deploy it under imperfect, high-stakes real-world conditions. The second pillar is Stoic philosophy, treated as a practical operating system. Commodified Stoicism, the kind found in motivational quotes and historical trivia, lacks the utility required for real-world application. True practice requires daily discipline and a brutal, honest examination of where your thinking fails. We test these principles against professional pressure, physical hardship, and the steady grind of long-term projects. Philosophy serves as cognitive armor only if it survives the steady grind of uncertainty. The third pillar is deep reading, the process of extracting maximum operational value from serious books. We prioritize thinking with a book's underlying logic over the baseline comprehension of its argument. This requires actively stress-testing a text's claims against real-world friction and historical data. Once verified, these ideas must be systematically integrated into a coherent personal operating framework. Collecting isolated insights is a vanity metric. Utility comes from fusing ideas into a unified architecture. The fourth pillar is the longer game, the decisions and systems that compound over a horizon of years. This involves the deliberate accumulation of career capital and leverage, rather than relying on accidental drift. A meaningful independent life requires a foundational financial architecture to support it. These 4 pillars answer a single question. Knowing how thinking fails, how do you build something that holds up? By anticipating specific cognitive failures, we can engineer systems that withstand shocks and compound indefinitely. To respect the precision these ideas require, we use a narrated essay format, relying on text, visuals, and structured argument. You will find no face-on-camera improvisation, no drawn-out introductions, and no recaps here. Every video starts where the argument starts and ends the moment the logic is complete. A well-constructed 4-minute argument signals clarity. Length often signals a lack of discipline. We only deploy longer runtimes for comprehensive framework breakdowns or worked examples. The medium must respect the precision of the ideas it carries, avoiding all artificial engagement tactics. Most content in this space is not good enough. Creators often prioritize algorithmic engagement over intellectual precision. A 30-second clip of a Stoic quote over a sunset photo functions as decoration, not philosophy. Upbeat music transforms a 10-step productivity framework into pure entertainment. A Fulcrum assumes your intelligence as a baseline and respects your time above all else. We judge our success by one metric. Does every second of the video earn the viewer's attention? The work of building your cognitive architecture requires moving past passive consumption. This video is the threshold. The first series is available now, and the description below provides the entry point for your specific work.